dear students. I am Ms. Munazza Sayyed. Welcome you all to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. Today I am going to teach you English subject of grade 2. So children, our today's good thought is health is wealth. H-E-A-L-T-H, health. I-S is W-E-A-L-T-H, wealth. Now health, you all know the meaning of health, swasthya, okay. And wealth meaning is money, property. In Hindi we can say sampatti, means health is very precious, okay. Health is wealth, it means a good health is a good treasure. Treasure means what? Khazana. So be happy and stay healthy, eat healthy food, okay. Now moving toward our studies, in last English lecture we have solved the exercise of lesson number 1, okay. Now we are going to solve the next part of lesson number 1, why Meena could not sleep. So open your Canopy textbook, page number 7. Page number 7 of English session. Yes. Now in the last period of English, we solved this Madhapes. Nextly, for the writing part, we saw the describing words, which were the describing words. Then we saw the description of a watch, description of a wristwatch. It described a watch is a very small clock. We wear it around the wrist. It helps us tell the time. My watch is round and white. Now here small, round, and round and white. It describes the watch. Okay. Nextly, I have given you the homework for this description of a carrot and a cat. I told you to solve these in your HW books, in your red color HW books. Have you all solved? Okay, good. Now we are having the next punctuation. P-U-N-C-T-U-A-T-I-O-N. Punctuation. Now punctuation means dividing the sentence by using different marks, M-A-R-K-S marks. Maybe it will be full stop, comma, inverted comma. So these are the punctuation marks. Punctuation means we are dividing a big sentence into a small meaningful sentence to make us understand the meaning well. Now here read this sentence, read after me. Mother, M-O-T-H-E-R. Mother knew, K-N-E-W, knew, T-H-A-T, that, I, H-A-D, had, E-A-T-E-N, eaten, T-H-E, the, C-A-K-E, cake. Now the full sentence is, mother knew that I had eaten the cake. Now you can see in this sentence, the first letter of mother is capital. So a sentence always begins with a capital letter. A sentence begins with a capital letter. We use a capital letter for the first letter of the names of people places, months, days of the week and holidays. Now as you all know, I said that a sentence always begins with a capital letter, but for some special names of people, places, names of any place, names of months and names of days of the week and the holidays, we are writing the first letter capital. We also use a capital letter for the word I. Now I, whenever it comes, maybe it may start the sentence or between the sentence, in the middle of the sentence, I will be always capital. We put a full stop at the end of a sentence. So after completing a sentence, we put a full stop. Full stop is a punctuation mark which stands for completing the sentence. Now for example, here we have sentences. First one, I like to sing and dance. Now as I said you, I will be capital whether it may be in the starting or in the middle. So now the sentence starts with I, it is capital, and after completing a meaningful sentence, here is the full stop you can see, means the sentence is completed. I like to sing and dance. Next, Polly is going to New Delhi in January. Again the full stop. Now Polly is a name of boy here. Polly is a special name. As I said, if the name or special name comes, we have to write the first letter capital. So Polly's P is capital here. Is going to New Delhi. New Delhi is a name of city, name of a place. As I said you here that we use the capital letters for special names, places, months, days of the week and holidays. So this New Delhi, it comes in place. So New Delhi is N and here Delhi is D. D is capital. In January. Now January is a month's name, so this J is also capital, and after completing a sentence, here we have a full stop. Polly is going to New Delhi in January. Now if you will see down, here we have to solve this now. Use capital letters and full stops. Now what we have to use? We have to use capital letters as well as full stops in the correct places in these sentences. Okay. Now first sentence is the colorful yellow bird sings so beautifully. The sentence is the colorful yellow bird sings so beautifully. Now in this sentence, if you will see, now what we have to do, first letter is small. So what we have to do, we have to write the first letter. What we have to do, we have to write the first letter capital. So take out your pencils. If the pencil is sharp, it's okay. If not, sharp your pencil, take your eraser too. Now we are going to write. What we have to use here, children, now? Use the capital letters and full stops wherever necessary. Okay. Now the first letter is small, so what we will do, we will solve in the textbook itself. See, give a small arrow here, means this first one we are solving here. T-H-E, the. C-O-L-O-U-R, color, F-U-L, full, together, colorful. Y-E-L-L-O-W, yellow. B-I-R-D, bird. S-I-N-G-S, sings. So, S-O. B-E-A-U-T-I-F-U-L-L-Y, beautifully. Now here we don't have full stop, but the sentence is completed now. So what we have to do, we have to put a full stop. What we have to do, we have to put a full stop. See here. Now sentence is completed. The colorful yellow bird sings so beautifully. First letter we have written capital, and after completing the sentence we have put a full stop. Now next, second is Rajesh, R-A-J-E-S-H, Rajesh will, W-I-L-L, will come, C-O-M-E, come on Tuesday. Now the full sentence is second one, Rajesh will come on Tuesday. Now Rajesh is the first word of the sentence. Now if you will see here, Rajesh is the first word of the sentence, and Rajesh's R should be capital, as it's a starting of a sentence, and Rajesh is a special name too. So Rajesh, R will be capital. R-A-J-E-S-H, Rajesh. W-I-L-L, will. C-O-M-E, come. When Rajesh will come? On Tuesday. Now as I said you, months, places, names and days of the week and holidays too, the first letter will be capital. Now Tuesday is the day of a week, so we have to write the T capital. T-U-E-S-D-A-Y, Tuesday. Now the sentence is Rajesh will come on Tuesday. Sentence finished, completed. So we have to put here full stop. Good. You can write in your textbooks now. Rajesh will come on Tuesday. We have written the first letter capital. Here Tuesday is T capital, and after completing the sentence, full stop. Okay. Now third one we are going to see Hatim, H-A-T-I-M, Hatim, and Zainab, Z-A-I-N-A-B, Zainab, are going to Mysuru. Here Hatim is the name of a boy, Zainab is the name of a girl. They are going to Mysuru. So here, as Hatim is the first letter of the sentence, as I said you, it should be capital and it is a special name. So Hatim's H will be capital, H-A-T-I-M, Hatim. And now Zainab is also a special name, so Zainab's Z will be capital. Zainab are G-O-I-N-G, going to. Where they are going? They are going to Mysuru. Mysuru is the name of a city and name of a place. So M should be capital. M-Y-S-U-R-U. Now Hatim and Zainab are going to Mysuru. Sentence completed. After completing the sentence, we have to put and we have to add full stop. Write properly, children. Now our next fourth one sentence is I would like some chocolate too. I would like some chocolate too. Now here, as I is the starting of the sentence, I should be capital. If I comes in middle also, the I will be capital. Okay. Now I, W-O-U-L-D, would, L-I-K-E, like, S-O-M-E, some, C-H-O-C-O-L-A-T-E, chocolate too. I, we have written capital. Sentence is completed. We have to give the full stop. Now next, fifth one sentence we are having. Holi, H-O-L-I, Holi is a very colorful festival. Yes, children, you all remember the Holi day when you were playing the colors. It's a colorful day, right? So, Holi is the festival's name, is a very colorful festival. So, here Holi's H will be capital. Good. H-O-L-I, Holi is a V-E-R-Y, very, C-O-L-O-U-R, color, F-U-L, full, colorful, F-E-S-T-I-V-A-L, festival. Holi is a colorful festival. The sentence is completed. So, full stop. Okay. Now, the next sixth one sentence is, children pay attention here. After explaining the sixth one, again I am going to give you the time for writing. Okay. Anna could not find her bottle. A-double-N-A. Anna could, C-O-U-L-D, could not find her bottle. Now, A, we are writing capital because it starts the sentence. Could not, F-I-N-D, find her bottle. After completing the sentence, full stop. Now, I will give you the time for writing, children. Write it in a neat handwriting. Below these sentences, we are having the speaking skill. See here. Below that only we have. Now see, S-P-E-A-K-I-N-G, speaking. Read this sentence. I am sorry, Ma. I was very naughty today. She said. I am very sorry, Ma. Ma, I was very naughty today. She said. Now I am going to play the audio. You have to listen this. Again, here is a box, in that a very important and the beneficial thing they have said. When we are sorry for hurting someone, what they are telling? When we are sorry for hurting someone, we say I am sorry or I am very sorry. So children, if we hurt someone, maybe by mistake it's happening, so what we are telling? I am sorry or I am very sorry. When someone says sorry, we say that's okay or that's all right. So what we will reply? It's okay, that's okay, or that's all right. So listen to the audio I am playing now.
Speaking. Listen to this sentence.
I'm sorry, Ma. I was very naughty today, she said.
When we are sorry for hurting someone, we say, I'm sorry or I'm very sorry. When someone says sorry, we say, that's okay or that's all right.
Now turn the page, children. On the next page, these are the dialogues. See here, these are the dialogues. Practice these dialogues in the pairs. Now again we have the audio for this also. What we have to do? We have to practice these dialogues in a pair. Pair means there are two people, okay? Whether you, your friend, you, your brother, your sister, anyone can be there. So just listen.
Practice these dialogues in pairs. 1.
I'm sorry I'm late, Asha.
That's okay. Let's go to the park now.
2.
I'm very sorry. I didn't bring your book.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Okay, now as you have listened these dialogues, they have said in the pairs, they have said in the group, you also have to practice the same. I'm sorry, I'm late, Asha, he said. Then what Asha said? That's okay, let's go to the park now. Next, I'm very sorry, I didn't bring your book. So what she replied? That's all right, don't worry. Okay, practice in the pairs. Now again we have the listening task actually. What you have to do in this, children? You have to listen to the audio and you have to circle the correct answer. First of all, I will play for one time the audio. You have to listen it carefully from start to end. Then again I will play. Then after completing one, we will stop. Then we will circle the word. So here we are having the, so children, as I said you, now we are going to see the listening task, and we have to task in the sense what? Now I am going to play this audio. After that, what you have to do? Listen to a story. In this audio, there is a story. You have to listen. As you listen, circle the correct answers, and we have to circle the correct answers among these answers. Okay. Now first one is, I am going to play, you just listen first, children. Don't hurry up to write the answers. First listen carefully. After that again I am going to play. Listen carefully and answer. Okay.
Listening. Listen to this story. As you listen, circle the correct answers.
1. In a village, there lived a farmer called Mr. Giri. 2. He had goats, cows, hens and ducks on his farm. 3. One day, a young boy came to the farm. 4. He asked Mr. Giri, Can I help you feed the animals? 5. That's very nice of you, said Mr. Giri.
Okay. So as you have listened, you have come to know about this story. Now one more time I will play, then we will
Listen.
stop.
Listen to this story. As you listen, circle the correct answers.
1. In a village, there lived a farmer called Mr. Giri.
So the first sentence is, in a village there lived a dash called Mr. Giri. Who lived there? You have heard the answers. Okay. Tailor, doctor or farmer? Very good. Farmer. So circle this C1 because there lived a farmer. Farmer is the correct answer. And write here F-A-R-M-E-R, farmer. Okay. Next.
2. He had goats, cows, hens and ducks on his farm.
So he had goats, cows, dash and ducks on his farm. Horses he had, hens or sheep? Hens. Good. Circle this B1 and write here answer H-E-N-S. Hens. Third one.
3. One day, a young boy came to the farm.
So what happened after that? One day who came? A young boy, girl or man? Boy. Nice. Circle boy and write here B-O-Y, boy.
He asked Mr. Giri, "Can I help you feed the animals?"
Then what the boy asked to Mr. Giri? He asked Mr. Giri, can I help you to feed the animals? So feed is the correct answer. Right here F-E-E-D, feed. Last one.
5. That's very nice of you, said Mr. Giri.
So what Mr. Giri said after that boy asked that can I help him? So he said, that's very nice of you. Nice is the correct answer. Circle C, N-I-C-E, nice. So as you all have circled the answers here, C, B, A, C and C. As you all have circled the answer, write in your textbook and read those sentences again. So today children, we have completed the textbook exercise of lesson number 1 of English. Lesson number 1 is why Meena could not sleep. We have completed that, and as I said you that you have to practice the dialogues in pairs with your friend, with your parents, with your sister, with your cousins, anyone. You have to practice those and read lesson number 1, why Meena could not sleep. In next period, we are going to solve the exercise of lesson number 2. Okay? Thank you.